Okay, yesterday we already talked about it, order of operations, PEMDAS, and then writing numerical expressions, okay? So today we're going to be writing algebraic expressions and then evaluating expressions containing variables. So yesterday is very similar to today, okay? All we're doing is instead of just numbers, we're going to be adding algebra. So, can someone tell me what algebra actually means?
Numbers.
Square.
Okay, numbers, letters.
Square.
What else?
Shape.
That's geometry.
Shut up.
Does algebra deal with graphs?
Yes.
Yep. So we got graphs, numbers, algebra. Yes. PEMDAS, letters, variables. What is a variable?
A letter that substitutes a number.
A letter that stands for something. Yep. What did we say an expression was yesterday? Like an equation. It has numbers and
Letters.
it can't have letters. What else does it have in order to be an expression?
An answer.
Integer.
Parentheses.
Operations. Okay, operations. Add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Okay, what does substitute mean? Or substitution?
So like a teacher not there and you get a sub.
And then you have to substitute a letter.
Okay, so like in sports, when coach tells you to go sub in for Robert, you go switch places with Robert, right? And then Robert comes out. Okay, same thing with numbers. Okay, when it says A equals 2, 2 is going to go replace A in the equation. Okay, so same concept going on. So let's look at some of these. We're going to deal with phrases first, turning them into algebraic expressions. So algebraic expressions are going to include what? Numbers. Letters. What does it need to be an expression? Operations. Okay, so we need all three of those. So $3 more than the cost of a sandwich.
3 plus C.
We need, let's look for keywords first. What's keyword in there?
More.
More than, yep, what operation does that tell us? Add, so we need add. And then we know we have 3, but what else do we have? Do we have any?
Answer right there.
We don't have any other number, right?
C.
So we can use a letter. I always use X, but you can use any letter you want. Okay, it does not matter what letter you use. Okay? Number 2, it says Mary had $2 and made $6 an hour. What are some keywords in there? Okay, I like that. Made an hour. So they make $6 an hour. So every hour, X, they make $6. Okay? What else do we have?
2.
That 2, the word and tells us that we are going to add those together.
6.
So they get $2 and $6 for every hour they make.
Wait, 2 plus 6 times what?
Times X. Because we're just writing expressions.
It's 2 plus 6. Oh, I don't know.
The answer could be 4.
6, that's not a times, that's an X.
No, it's an X.
Alright, I want you guys to do these two on your own. Go try those two, write algebraic expressions. On letter A, what is a key word?
Difference.
More than. Think before you speak. More than. Okay, what is more than? What operation is that? Addition. Okay, so we know we have 35 plus the number of tickets sold. Do we know how many tickets are being sold? No, so what do we use? An N or X or whatever you want, or a Z, anything. Okay?
28.
A D for Randy.
Okay, so on B, it says the difference of 6 times a number and 10. What's a key word in there? Difference. What does difference mean? Subtract. What else is there? What does times mean? Multiply. Okay, raise your hand if you know how to write this.
Me.
Robert, go.
Me.
I put 6 and then
Wrong.
X for the
Me.
the number, and then different subtraction, and then minus, and then 10.
Good. Does everyone agree?
No.
Yes.
Okay, does anybody have anything different? Cooper, what'd you have?
The variable minus 6 times 10.
Variable minus 6 times 10. That's what you had?
I have something different.
Okay,
Me.
so
Whoa.
says the difference 6 times. So since the times is with the 6, we need to have that number with the 6 because it's 6 times that number. Does that make sense?
It's just 6 times. Oh.
6 times a number and 10. So 10 is by itself.
I have a number.
Does that make
to it.
sense?
I have a number.
Guys,
Let me tell you.
Now we are going to get into substitution. Okay? So we have seen this before, correct? We've seen this a couple times. All right. So here if we have d plus 5 minus f, d equals 16, f equals 18. We substituted 16 for d plus 5, and then we substituted 18 for f. We got minus 18, okay, and they ended up getting 3. Okay? I want you guys to go ahead and try this one. So using substitution, we have x minus y plus 6 when x equals 27 and y equals 12. Raise your hand. Tell me what my first step is. Porter.
So you put 27 minus 12 plus 6.
So I am just substituting in x, 27 for x, 27 for x, and I'm substituting 12 for y. Everything else stayed the same. Okay? What do I do first? Dawson.
27 minus 12.
What comes first in PEMDAS? Adding.
Left to right.
Right. If it's add and subtract, we're going left to right. So we need 27 minus 12 gives us 15 plus 6. What does that give us? 21. Good. Okay. So once you substitute, then you are using order of operations. Okay. Go ahead and try these 3. Do these 3. Substitution and then order of operations.
So I substituted the variables, so y equals 4, so 6 times 4, and then minus 4, and then substitute 7 for x, so 4 times, or not, oh my god, okay. Good at this?
I'll be a better teacher than this.
Yeah, you should let me go next.
So then you
4 times x, which is
then you substitute that for 3. So then you do 6 times 4, which is 24, and then minus 4 times 3. 24 minus 4, which is 20, and then times 3 is 60.
Awesome. How do you get
good catch.
Can I go?
Good catch. Okay, she did her first step right. What do we got to do next?
Multiply.
There you go. Yep.
Multiply.
24 minus 12?
Multiply.
Get 12. Okay, who got B?
No,
All right, Hazel.
I put my hand up for it. No, I didn't. I swear to God.
So I swapped out z for 7, then minus, and then I swapped out x for 3 divided by 4. And first you would do your subtraction on top, and then you would do your division, which would equal 1.
Nice job.
Okay, so I did 5, and then I substituted z for 7, and then I put the addition sign, and then I substituted x for 3, and plus 4, and then I substituted y for 7, and then and then I put minus 15, because, yeah, and then I did 4 times 7 in my parentheses first. What?
It's actually, instead of 7, it'd be 4.
Oh,
It's long.
okay.
Just erase that 7.
I'm very smart.
It's
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Good catch. Good help.
Thanks. And that's
Thank you for
16.
raising your hand.
And then so I'm not gonna rewrite the entire thing, but yeah. And then actually I will, cause more sense. And then I did 5 and 7, cause yeah. And that was 35. And then I put plus 3 plus 16 minus 15, and then 35 plus 3 is 38. And plus 16 minus 15. Oh, my thing's wrong. And then 54 for that. And 54 minus 15 is 39.
Good. Nice job.